Hey, Friendo, Steve here.
Yeah, Larson.
And Money in the Bank 2023 is in the books. A wonderful noon show Pacific time.
Why can't they all be at noon, man?
They really should all be at noon, man. I'm telling you, like, the friggin' powers that be really need to start doing more early shows. Although Triple H did say that, like, they're looking to go international a lot more. So
early shows are great. Early shows are wonderful.
Let's do it. All right. So anyways, we are here because we are trying to establish ourselves as the new wrestling observers, where our star ratings are looked at and debated over and analyzed and fought over
and held in high esteem by some.
Well, I just really want to cause fights between people.
Gotcha.
That's what I want to do.
All right, very well, very well.
So hopefully we'll
you're
do
looking
that
to get on some of the controversy or the heat that I got rating matches low. That's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if this is the show to do it because I don't think there was an obvious match on this card that was like, that was a stinker.
I can find one. Where are we going to start, man? We're going to go chronologically?
Do an order of the actual card. So we're starting with the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Steve, what'd you give this?
4 stars, baby.
All right, tell me why.
I thought that there were enough clever spots. I thought that Priest is the right. He's the right way to go.
Yeah.
I think that they got the right guy. I probably would have given it more, however, if they went with LA Knight, simply because the crowd to me matters, and the roof would have come off the place if it was LA Knight. But long term, I think Priest is the right way to go, and there are enough spots to justify 4 stars. Couldn't go anything more than that. I was actually on the fence. I was going to give this 3 3/4, but I'm like, you know what? I thought it was fine. I thought that the spot with Logan Paul and Ricochet coming off, I thought there were enough creative spots. Everybody got a chance to shine, and they went with the right winner. So I got to give it 4 stars.
3 3/4.
Okay, yeah, that's where I was headed for most of the time. Yeah.
Exactly. Because I had the same kind of debate within myself whether I go 3 3/4 or 4 stars. And while it was a perfectly fine ladder match, and the spot with Ricochet and Logan Paul is going to be the one spot that's going to be remembered. Mm-hmm. Overall, you think of Money in the Bank ladder match, you think of there's a lot of these ladder matches. You think, oh, this happened. Mm-hmm, and I don't know if in 5 years' time, apart from that spot and Priest winning, there's going to be much memorable about it. And that's not a slight. It was a good match. I'm not trying to dump on it.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel like it was as memorable as some previous Money in the Bank ladder matches. Everybody had, as you mentioned, everybody had a moment to showcase their skills and their abilities.
Yeah.
Fun bout. Again, I think Priest was the right call in the end. LA Knight will get his time in the spotlight. Don't worry about it. Well, hopefully don't worry about it. I feel like he will. Hopefully. Yeah. Maybe be a nah. I don't know.
Not a lot of confidence right there. No.
Confidence points at LA Knight getting a push. 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3 3/4 for this one.
Let's move on to the next match. I think it was the women's tag match. Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. I thought nothing over besides the big turn, nothing overly memorable about this match. I would have given it probably like 2.5 stars because there really wasn't a lot going on. I gave it 3 because of the turn. I gave it 3 stars, and that's only because we got the big turn. I just didn't really think there was much going on here besides the big turn at the end.
Well, I think
I gave it 3 stars.
I think the setup for the turn, not just like in terms of how the match was constructed, I thought was really well done. I thought the story of Liv coming back from shoulder injury, coming in there, and Shayna and Ronda destroying her arm and shoulder, and Ronda tagging in about ready to finish the match because Liv just got out of the clutch. I thought that was an awesome setup because the match is won. Ronda's going to make her tap. That's it. It's done. And then Shayna turns on her.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though.
What?
There was a bit earlier in the match where this match could have been won, where that's the kind of stuff that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me because Shayna had this match won, tapping out Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan was able to power out of it.
Yeah. Because she wasn't working her arm more.
If Shayna's goal wasn't to win this match and just to turn on Ronda, like she almost won the match.
Yeah, I know. But she didn't.
Yeah.
But Ronda was poised to get the win there. I gave it 3 1/4.
Okay. Oh, you were acting like we were so far apart, like I was an idiot for giving it 3. You gave it 1/4 more than I did.
Yeah.
Let's see if we agree on this next one. This will be interesting.
All right.
GUNTHER versus Matt Riddle for the Intercontinental Championship.
Can I go first on this one?
Of course.
5 stars for chopping the foot, for sure, for that spot.
Okay.
That's a 5-star spot.
Okay, yeah.
The rest of the match was kind of fine. There wasn't a whole lot of drama because we knew Gunther was going to win.
Yeah.
I guess the only question was how was Gunther going to win? But at the same time, it's a Gunther match, so it's not bad. I don't think Gunther could have a bad match.
No, he doesn't. No, it's not a bad match at all.
It's not a bad match at all. It delivered in a lot of ways what we expect from a Gunther match. It was hard hitting. It was physical. A lot of chops, including on a foot. But it didn't have that drama that we usually expect from a Gunther match.
Yeah.
With the near falls and such.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3 1/4 on this one, too.
Wow.
Because chopping the foot, that was really clever.
So, again, I gave this 2.5 without the chop to the foot. I added a half star for a chop to the foot. I gave it 3 stars. This was a match that was 7 minutes and 45 seconds long. I just looked it up on Wikipedia. Shortest match on the card. I thought for sure you put Gunther and Riddle in there for 15 minutes and you're going to get something really special. You're going to get something really good. I put Riddle in the same category as a Sheamus or a Drew McIntyre when they have a Gunther match because I think that those guys really know how to bring those physical matches that look like a fight. Yeah.
Riddle's a depth guy, though. That's the difference between him, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre.
Absolutely, but if you have him in a match against Gunther, you know you can get a really good match at him, regardless of the win or loss. You can get a really good match.
That's not the story they're telling with this match. The story they're telling this match is that Gunther's going to destroy Matt Riddle.
Yeah, I know. I just I thought they could have gone 4 stars if they'd have gone 15 minutes. And they had the opportunity to do that. They went 7 minutes. They went under 8 minutes. Shortest match on the card.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And yeah, besides the one, chop the chop spot to the foot, and then the tap out immediately afterwards. Let come on, you've got. They let Cena go like 20 minutes. You can't take 5 of those minutes away from that and give it to this match here.
I won't argue with you.
So I gave it 3 stars.
All right, 3 1/4 here next. Can't wait to hear what you think about this one, Steve. Cody F. and Rhodes, Steve's favorite wrestler against Dominic Mysterio, Steve's other favorite wrestler. Steve, what'd you give this one?
This one went less than a minute over the Gunther Riddle match.
Yeah.
They gave it like not even 9 minutes. This match really could have been like on a standard Raw. They didn't do anything. They built this up as a pay-per-view match, but then didn't let them deliver an actual pay-per-view match. And when I say that, I mean no big story beats besides Cody taking off the titanium cast, which I think they probably thought was going to be a bigger deal.
Well, the production kind of undersold it. They didn't even show him taking the thing off.
They did. Yeah, there was no big, oh, he's taking it off. Now it's on because he's all healed up or whatever. Like it was just sort of an afterthought, or it felt like that because, like you said, production. There's nothing interesting about this match. Like Rhea Ripley's hairstyle was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
But she did the same old thing where she just, taunts the male opponent into hitting her, and Cody didn't bite, obviously. I gave it 2 stars. I'm like, come on. I thought there was going to be, you've got the biggest, the most over bad guy. You've got the guy who gets the most boos in the company against the guy who gets the biggest cheers in the company. You can't give me something more than like an 8-minute, 40-second nothing match. Like, come on, instead of Dom trying to run away, have Dom try to cheat, which I know he did at one point because Rhea was attracting Dom, Cody, I don't know. There was nothing here. It was a clean, straight up finish, 1 crossroads. No, not even like Cody saying, hey, I'm going to shut this kid up a little bit extra and drop him with a couple more crossroads, even if I don't need to. None of that. I gave it 2 stars.
1 3/4.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Boy, we're just off by a quarter every time.
As mentioned, this felt like it could have been at home at a standard episode of Raw. It didn't feel like a pay-per-view match. Production really missed the reveal that Cody's arm is healed. Mm-hmm. Nothing about it felt interesting or clever or different.
Yeah.
Like why Cody got rid of the cast. Give us some sort of ref bump or something. I know there's ref bump later, but something. Dom picks up the cast, puts it on, and hits Cody with it. The whole story of Cody post-WrestleMania is Cody has to face adversity. And, if you look at it on paper, Cody, and as this match, as booked was evidence of, Cody should pretty much wipe the floor with Dom.
Yeah.
So you got to stack the odds against Cody to make us think that Dom has a chance. And he's sort of a chance. And they did nothing to make you think that. I mean, I'm kind of surprised Brock didn't show up. to advance his story with Cody at least.
Yeah.
So this was just like an easy day at the office for Cody getting the win here. No adversity, no odds.
Yeah.
Therefore, 1 3/4 stars.
And I feel like they're doing okay. I'm not going to say this exactly, but maybe one thing that probably this match could have benefited from was a unified Judgment Day. Obviously, they're telling a couple stories with Judgment Day right now. They're telling like multiple stories. And Damian being in Money in the Bank, winning Money in the Bank, and then not showing up with Dom afterwards. Finn Balor being, absent from this match. Like, yeah, he's got a match later. So who cares? All you got to do is come out there and hang out and distract people.
Cody's face.
Yes. And they did like none of that.
Yeah.
And it's like maybe the adversity that you're talking about could have been present had Cody had to overcome all the odds of Judgment Day. You got Finn out there, Damian out there. That's the whole point of having a faction, is to have people have your back.
Yeah.
And they didn't even go down that route. Like you said, it was an easy day at the office. Nobody got anything out of this match.
No. This match never happened. Nothing would have changed.
Right.
What's up, everybody? This is Stone Cold Steve Austin impersonator Phil McDonald with a reminder to go to FriendoShop.com for the new purple Friendo line. That's right. Old designs and new, all in purple. And you can use promo code PURPLE to get 20% off site-wide. Go to FriendoShop.com now or get hit with a Thez press and a stunner.
Next up, the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. The end especially, super clever with the handcuffs and Io handcuffing Becky to Bayley with their arms through the ladder, so they were stuck there after the spot with Zoe and Trish trying to handcuff Becky. Hats off to Trish Stratus. She's been retired for 15 years, something like that.
Yeah.
And in a ladder match, appeared to break her nose early.
Yeah.
Took that manhandle slam spot on the ladder. I thought this match benefited a lot from the stories being told within it, because you had obviously Trish and Becky and Zoe all feuding, and you had the intrigue of Bayley and Io. Is their union going to fall apart during the course of this match? Which when we have elements like that, whether it's in a Rumble or a Money in the Bank ladder match, where we can tell stories, multiple stories simultaneously, I feel like it really enhances the match. I got 3 3/4 here. That's what I got, but I can maybe convince to bump that up. I thought this was really fun. I thought the end was fantastic. Io literally walking over Bayley to get the briefcase. I thought this match was tons of fun.
You gave it the same scores you gave the men's match. I gave this the same score as the men's match as well. I gave it 4 stars because of the same reasons. Thought they stuck the landing on the winner. I thought that the way that finish was exceptionally creative. Thought there were a couple of clunky spots, just like in the men's match. Thought there were a lot of very creative spots, just like in the men's match. I just put that up there, same as the men's. This gets 4 stars. I thought it was really, really, really good.
I'll bump it up to 4 myself. 4 stars.
There you go. Got to be on the same page on one of them.
At least one time. Exactly. Oh, wow. Let's talk about this one. Seth Rollins taking on Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship. Steve, what say you?
So, their floor should be 4 stars because it's Finn Balor and Seth Rollins. It should be 4 stars. I gave this 3 because I thought it underdelivered in every way. This isn't like Cody Dom underdelivering. I didn't give it 2, but it's like the match was serviceable, but this is Money in the Bank. Damian Priest came ambling down. They didn't make a big deal about that. Well, the production didn't make a big deal about it. If you want to get that crowd to blow up, you play his music, and everybody's like, "Whoa!" Not, "Hey, look, what is that? Him over there? Is that him over there?"
Is he lost?
Is he lost? Right, exactly.
Is he looking for catering and wander into the arena?
He's so mellow, and that's what I took away from this match. I thought there were a couple things that I was like, "Wait, why did they do that?" So Priest comes down. Finn uses the distraction for a roll-up attempt, and then he's able to get Seth Rollins on the outside, delivers 3 coup de grace on the outside,
2. Yeah.
And then puts him back in, and a moment's distraction after Rollins came out with the rib tape and everything, and then he's still able to get out of the way after a 5-second distraction?
At most, yeah.
I thought that it was underwhelming with the drama, with the tension. I thought the meat of the match was fine. I gave it 3 stars, which in my opinion is a bad rating for these two guys because they can. I mean, look, the meat of this match, it was fine.
Yeah.
I expect a lot more from them.
Yeah. I gave it 2 3/4 because I think they were everything you said was right. I think they were trying to enhance the drama of the match, having Priest out there and teasing cash in. It took away from the finish completely and totally.
It did.
Where he gets up out of the chair at the end and just takes a step forward, and Finn's like, "What are you doing, dude?
Yeah.
You going to try to cash in now when I'm about to win?" And I get it from a long-term perspective of the Judgment Day story they're telling. I understand that's a beat to a degree that's necessary. Perhaps there's a way to frame that beat to enhance the drama as opposed to take away from it. The meat of the match, you said, serviceable. Finn did his part. He's going after Seth's damaged ribs. I mean, that's basically the story of the middle of the match. Seth trying to overcome that.
Yeah.
But it never rose above really serviceable, I felt like, at any juncture. So 2 3/4.
Yeah, dude, I feel like, especially these days, when they have been pretty good at booking frenetic, energetic, drama-filled finishes.
Yeah.
This was none of those things.
No.
It was like, oh, what are you doing out here? I don't know. Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, well, let me hit my finishing move here, then misses, and then stomp, and that's it.
And that's that. I know. At least let Finn kick out of a stomp or something. Give us some drama.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Speaking of drama, let's go to our main event. The Usos taking on Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline Civil War. So if I could grade the first half of this match, it would be drastically lower than the latter half of this match.
Agreed. Yeah, same.
We're talking like maybe a 2 compared to a 5.
Yeah,
I thought the latter half, especially the latter third of this match, was spectacular. That's kind of the template, the formula for a lot of these Bloodline matches, though, is that they really ease you into it. And I don't know if it's kind of like they lull you into something. Maybe it's planned. They keep the beginning aspect of the match so focused on character beats and character moments, not so much on action, that when the action does happen, it's like, oh gosh. It amplifies the drama. I don't know. I'd be curious to see what their philosophy is about all that. Anyways, having Jay pin Roman was awesome. It's something that needed to happen. Roman needs to be vulnerable at this juncture.
Yeah.
I loved Solo's reaction to Roman's vulnerability. And I think that's really going to enhance the story, whatever story they're going to tell going forward with the relationship between Roman and Solo and how that will eventually fall apart.
Yeah.
I really liked some of the story beats early on. That tag where Roman's like, Solo, get over here. I'm in now.
Yeah.
You're not making me happy with your performance so far. I want it. But if there was like, you keep the first 5 minutes how it was, and the last half how it was, and that 15 minutes there that's left, you take 5 minutes out of that and get me to the second half a little bit quicker. Yeah. The rating of this match would be a lot higher.
Yeah, right.
Because I felt like without the crowd there being so into the match, being so into the show, that they might have lost some steam in this main event potentially in the first third of this match.
Yeah, right.
I gave it 4 1/4 because the last half was so damn good. So that's where I land on 4 1/4.
It's funny. I don't know why, but Money in the Bank, you just seem to be always a quarter off from me, or I'm a quarter off from you. I gave it 4.5. Everything you said is absolutely true. I thought the end was so phenomenal. Maybe that's why I gave it the extra quarter. I don't know. I mean, there is something to be said because, I did my Wrestle Juice video on this late last night, and I got a little bit of feedback from the audience, and there was one thing that somebody had said that I was like, yeah, that's a good point, and that is throughout even the bit where it sort of slowed down that you were talking about, that chunk of whatever 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever. The crowd was actively engaged in it.
Yeah.
And Roman really does know how to feed off it. And there's another reason why maybe I scored this just a little tiny higher than you. On Twitter today, I saw like a video, because Twitter's still working out for some reason. I saw a video of Roman Reigns after, and I think they had already gone off the air, and he was just sitting there. And I was sitting there thinking, there isn't another performance or performer like this that I've seen in a long time. Like Roman, at a certain point, people need to start asking, okay, are you like a method? Is this method? Or is this like tradition? Like the performance is so
technique?
Damn good.
Yes,
right.
yes.
Is this Meisner technique? Who did you study under?
Yes.
Did you go to Juilliard, sir?
Yes.
It's so damn good.
It is really good.
They all are. Jay, Jimmy, they're all good. But especially these days, you focus on Roman, and then there's that little bit where he said, they're stupid here in England. They're all a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
There was other little bits here and there that I was like, God damn, it's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, there is that big chunk of getting to know you that took this from like a 5.5 down to a 4.5 in my estimation, which is still a really good rating.
Yeah, it is really
But
good.
I gave it 4.5 stars. Yeah.
All right. Not too far off then.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, that's our star ratings. We want to know yours. Please hit that subscribe button, the thumbs up button, and drop your star ratings in the comments below. You never know, man. Maybe a mere commenter, maybe a comment will get people thinking, whoa, wait a second. Who is this comment? Who is Jim749? Who is this guy? And look at his ratings. And maybe then every video, Jim749 will give his star ratings and everybody will start gravitating towards those. Are you going to be Jim749? Maybe.
Me? No, my name's not Jim.
Wrestling Observer. Not you, but one of our friendos out there might leave a comment. Jim749 gives his star ratings. Everybody's like, this guy's got it perfect. He's the new Meltzer. He's the new star rater.
Could happen.
Yeah, and then of course this Friday, look out for us reacting. It's my turn in the hot seat.
Oh yeah,
reacting to Dave Meltzer's star
ratings. It's the best thing we do after every pay-per-view. It's so much fun.
It really is. I look forward to it so much. So anyways, that's going to do it for the show. Check out this video over here somewhere. Till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye. There's videos.
Yeah, they're just floating around your head right now, man.